You're looking at the Apache Cliffs above the town of Superior, Arizona. And there's an Apache legend that back in the 1870s, the U.S. cavalry cornered an Apache war party on top of those cliffs, and instead of surrendering and being killed, the Apache rode their horses to their deaths off those cliffs. When their wives and family found out about this tragedy, they cried, and legend has it that their tears turned to stone when they hit the ground. I'm holding in my hand one of those tears. It was given to me by a local woman who drove me out to the trailhead here. She collects them. It's called an obsidianite, composed of obsidian and rhyolite, and it's translucent. I don't know if it's coming through well, but it's a pretty interesting rock. I was holding it up to the sunlight earlier, looking through it. And that's a souvenir from Rusty of Superior, kind woman who gave me a ride out here. This sign here looks familiar. I'm back at the site of a minor meltdown while I was out caching water, if you all remember that. There it is, undisturbed. Oh yeah. This is satisfying. Liquid gold. Uno. Dos. 2 more Easter eggs. I'm out here in the Superstition Mountains, heading to Roosevelt Lake, and I can tell I'm really going to enjoy this stretch here of 25 miles to the lake. It almost feels like a homecoming, being that I've spent so much time there in Tonto Basin and around Roosevelt Lake and below these guys here. Those are 3 of the 4 peaks, the other one being hidden behind the mountain there. And I'm going to be looking at those guys, I think, for a little while until I get to the lake. And well, it's good to see them. It's good to walk here and accomplish that. 4 peaks. Hello, old friend. I was just walking past this agave here, and I impaled my gallon jug on one of its points. I'm gonna have to stop here and transfer my water. I'm carrying close to 2 gallons right now. I'm carrying it up a 1,000 foot pass. Yeah, after all the trouble I went through stashing that water up here, I just can't get rid of it. I'm going to carry it as far as I can. I'm going to drink it all. Even though there is a water source, a good water source about 4 miles from here, and a liter would get me there easy. So after drinking a bunch of it and transferring it, I have a gallon and a half on me right now. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I've actually been carrying a gallon in my hand for the past 3 or 4 days, ever since the Gila River. And it hasn't always been full. Sometimes it only has 2 liters in it. I still carry water on my back, but on these longer water carries, if I can carry more water weight in my hand, I can appreciate that rather than having it on my back. Besides, I look at it as training, getting myself in shape for next month when I go back to work, and that gallon of water is going to turn into a chainsaw. This is great. I didn't think I'd be walking through a ponderosa pine forest, but here I am in the Superstitions, walking through one right now. I just came into it, or just realized I was in it. And I'm only at about 5,000 feet here. The ponderosa here in the Superstitions grow about 2,000 feet lower in altitude than the ponderosa pines in Saguaro National Park. The ones in Saguaro occur at 7,000 feet. And I'm guessing that's due to the slight spike in temperature down there, being that it's about 100 miles south, 150 miles south of where I am here. Very cool. The Superstitions have been a very nice place to spend some time. I've spent a lot of time in there today. I've been hiking for 7 hours and I've only gone about 6 miles. I've been stopping so much and enjoying myself. What a beautiful day. This trail gets better with every turn. What an enjoyable day of hiking in the Superstitions. Heading to Roosevelt Lake, 4 Peaks, home. Well, I have to drop into a canyon here, down about 900 feet, and I have to go 900 feet up the other side, and that'll be some work, but I'm gonna get to camp on top of that mountain over there, and I'm pretty excited about that. Plenty of daylight left. 4 Peaks. 4 Peaks, you beautiful bastard. I'm coming home. And then, of course, 4 Peaks. You gotta love the desert plant life. Agave, prickly pear, claret cup cacti, bear grass, and sotol behind that, and more century plants, bear grass, sotol, and century plant, all being yucca, types of yucca I believe, but they all send up a seed stalk every few years or so. The agave this guy here, also called the century plant, because though it doesn't take a century, it takes about 20 to 25 years for the agave century plant to send up its stalk. And as you can see, it's quite taller than the others. It can be 20 feet tall. And then it dies. Quick shout out to the trail maintainers here in the Superstitions. I just want to tell you that I'm enjoying the fresh tread this morning. Well done.